Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and guess what? It's Tuesday. Baby, it's time for another top three. Now, last week I asked the question, what are your top three movies, horror films from the 60s? And here we go. Sarah Pullen hit us up. She said at number 3, 2000 Maniacs. I haven't seen the original. I've seen the remake with Robert Englund, but I haven't seen the original. Need to check it out. Number 2, also on mine. Or was on mine. Night of the Living Dead. Awesome. And number 1, House on Haunted Hill, which is very close. I really dug House on Haunted Hill. So thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Warren Cochran said at number 3, Carnival of Souls. Boom. That was on mine as well. Number 2, Night of the Living Dead. It's going to be reoccurring. I can never tell. And number 1, Psycho, which was so close. In fact, it was in my top 3, and I swapped it out for The Birds, which is another Hitchcock classic. But I love Psycho. Big fan. The Omen said at number 3, The Evil Frankenstein. I can't remember if I've seen that one or not. I think I have, actually. Yeah, I think I did. Can't remember if I did a review for it or not, though. Yeah, good stuff, though. Number 2, The Curse of the Werewolf, which I have not seen. And then number 1, Night of the Living Dead. Boom. And Loki John said at number 3, Psycho. 2, Rosemary's Baby. I don't know how I forgot about Rosemary's Baby. I'm not saying, my top 3 is still my top 3, but I kind of did a mental, my mental Rolodex there, and Rosemary's Baby didn't even register, and that's I love that movie. It is one of my favorites, but I totally forgot about it. And then number 1, Not Living Dead. Boom! That is the first time in the history that we've actually had Not Living Dead on every, or at least one movie on everybody's thing. So I want to thank everybody who participated. Thank you very much. Now this week, we're going to go back 2 decades from that. We're going to be doing top 10 horror films from the 40s. And I have a feeling I'm going to lose some of you guys on this one. It's understandable, but we're going old school. We're going back. Jump in that time machine with me. So, alright, let's say top 3 horror films from the 40s. For me, at number 3, man, I had a couple of the Universal, monster movies on there. Truth is, I can watch them. I don't know, it seems like, especially from the 40s, they're just kind of forgettable. Like, I could not tell you half of them right now, off the top of my head. If I'm going, I'll say at number 3, I'll say House of Frankenstein. I like House of Frankenstein. That'll be the only one I think I'm going to put in there, though. Number 2, gotta go Cat People. I really dug Cat People. Surprisingly, because I remember watching it, and especially from that era, it always had a crazy, like, Scooby-Doo ending. Like, nobody, with the exception of the Universal monsters, nobody was really a monster, it seemed like, in these movies. There's always some kind of, like, oh, it was a guy in a suit, or there's people playing a prank, or whatever. So when this woman was, like, going crazy, thinking she was going to turn into a panther, I was like, bullshit. And then a fucking panther pops up. I'm like, holy shit, I did not expect to see that. And people said they hated that. They're like, they liked it was more ambiguous. I'm like, dude, I like it, I was not expecting it. Like, 1940s, you might want to see a fucking panther jump out. Panther or leopard? I think it was a panther. It may have been a leopard, though. I can't remember. But I remember really digging it. I remember being very surprised by it. And, yeah, I think it's just really, really well done, low-budget horror film making at its finest. It really is. And number 1, man, it's a toss-up. Because I kicked one out of my top 3 to make room for House of Frankenstein, but I kind of feel bad for kicking that out. Nope. I'm going to go with The Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher, Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. I reviewed that not too long ago, and I really dug it. The one that was kind of making the close call was King of the Zombies. And it's very fucking cheesy, but dude, it is hilarious, and I like it. But no, I'm going to say my top 3 will be House of Frankenstein, Cat People, and then The Body Snatchers at number 1. So there's my top 3. So I want to know what your top 3 is. Guys, you know how to do it at this point. You can leave that comment right down below. Of course, video responses, Facebook, Twitter, however you can give them to me, just give them to me. That's the thing. So, guys, I want to thank everybody who participated, and, yeah, till next time.